Gameranx presents 5 things that Undertale players hate. Undertale is a game loved by many, and we really love it here at Gameranx. It's an indie RPG game made by a small team and kind of pays homage to games like Earthbound. But really the game is just one big love letter to RPGs and a bunch of other games. It's filled with a very weird, out there, but very intriguing story with some lovable characters, catchy music, and classic graphics. We all know that a lot of people love this game Undertale, but we're trying something a little different with this video. We scoured the internet for opinions of Undertale fans the world over. If you could choose one thing that you didn't like or wanted to change with this otherwise perfect game, what would it be? And so with that, we've come up with this: 5 things that Undertale players hate. So now let's get nitpicking, starting off with number 5. A lot of people have cited the lack of graphical detail as a bit of a disappointment for the game. Now, sure, I guess you're saying this is a pixel art game, this is what the style is supposed to look like. But there's not really that much detail, and some people just think that it's not particularly good pixel art. And I know that's kind of reaching, but it seems like a lot of people on Twitter and Reddit were citing this. Now, there is a graphics mod out there that someone just released that turns the game kind of semi-3-dimensional, and it does not look better. So I guess pick and choose. You know, sometimes visuals aren't everything, and I think in Undertale's case, that's definitely true. Also, some people just really want more color. Like I've been trying to say though, this is more of a matter of opinion, but some people out there would like to see the story, concepts, and ideas behind Undertale applied to a broader scope. And at number 4, we have a lack of difficulty options. Undertale can be way too easy for some people, and then way too hard for others. There are some enemies early on in the game that you can hit one button and they're gone, that's it. Others take way too much time and effort to kill, especially considering you might even still be in an early point of the game. It just doesn't really balance out. There are points in the game where early enemies feel like endgame enemies. Sometimes minor basic enemies can sometimes take unnecessarily long to beat. The game definitely being too hard for some people, you know, we can say get good, but it's especially when, you know, the game makes you feel bad about killing people. And at number 3, one complaint we saw from a lot of fans out there: the walking speed is far too slow. There's only one very slow walk speed, there's no faster option. And that gets really annoying, especially when you have to fall through the ground and double back to finish a puzzle, or if you're just dying over and over again. It's just no fun. I understand this is more of a game where you stop and smell the roses, but you know, after a while it gets a little tedious. This is just a tricky thing that we've seen in so many video games. A lot of times when you have to walk next to an NPC in a game while they talk, sometimes the run speed is still turned on and you walk faster than them. Other times you walk way too slow and can't keep up with them. Games just have this problem with walking pacing, and Undertale isn't special. It has this problem too. Walking around kind of just sucks in the game. And at number 2, this one is for especially big fans of the game, just the fact that it ends. While the endings of the game are really good, and you know, it can be pretty much interpreted as an open and shut story, I've seen a lot of people out there that just seem to want more. More Undertale stuff, more content, even though more stuff would kind of hurt what the game was trying to articulate and what it was going for. But I've seen a lot of people gripping with the fact that they just want more Undertale and they want to play another game like this or more game like this, despite it being a singular experience. And if you're feeling like this, I think that's the main thing to take away here with Undertale. You experienced one good thing. It was a few hours and you're gonna remember it for a long time. You don't need to drag it on for 40 hours. You know what I mean? And at number 1, the one thing that really seems to annoy Undertale players the most is the inability to reload from specific points in the game to try out different choices. Undertale is a game of choices and making your own decisions and stuff like that, and the fact that the game design doesn't really cater to that can be a little frustrating. Of course, you can just reload a save the old-fashioned way, or set specific points where you can reload to go back and try out a different choice. Of course, this does encourage just playing through the whole game again, which isn't really a problem considering you probably really liked it. So making the ability to go back and make different choices easier and more instantaneously will probably just make people love the game even more. So guys, those are 5 things that players don't really like about Undertale. Like I said, if we could pick one thing to change in this really good game, these are the things. If you have any complaints about Undertale or just general thoughts about the game, let us know in the comments below. What's your favorite aspect of the game and your least favorite? We definitely want to hear from you guys. We'll be down there in the comments. If you did have a good time with this video and maybe you want to see more Undertale videos, click the like button. And if you're new and this is your first time here, subscribing is a good idea because we put out videos every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.